right, everyone, it's Thursday. It's time for our Happening in the Hamptons podcast, our weekly breakdown of the Hamptons market, new listings, and events on the East End. We are sponsored, as always, by New York Title Abstract, the Hamptons' leading title insurance firm. Visit NewYorkTitle.com. We have Mr. Steve Glick, Dave Rotiner, and today, Steve Zellman. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good to have you in. Let's talk a little bit about rentals, sales, the U.S. Open, and then we're also going to get to, of all things, baseball cards. But first, I do want to talk. So the last time we had you on the podcast, you were all excited because the U.S. Open was a couple weeks away.
Yep.
And you were, I'll say participating, not as a player, although that would have been cool.
I was a marshal.
But you were a marshal. What does that mean? How was it?
It was the most unbelievable days of my life.
So you were there every day?
Every day.
Okay, cool.
Except one, by the way. I took one day off. But what I didn't expect was to be assigned to the third tee box. And the third tee box has no spectators. So it was just me, the players, the police, if they had an escort, police escort. Okay, and that was it. And we were up there alone, and I watched every player hit every drive.
So the third.
And did you walk up and say, "Oh my God, can I get your autograph?"
No, I did not.
He's sitting there with a camera taking selfies of everybody.
No, I was taking pictures though.
They allowed you to do that.
Yes,
it's because you can't do that at Augusta, right? There's
I'm not
no
sure
camera
about Augusta,
or whatever, and it's like a whole
ton
thing.
Of stuff on here.
So
because I want to copy their swings, so I was videotaping.
Smart. So what does it mean to be a marshal? Like, are you holding the quiet sign? Are you?
So
but there's nobody there.
My job was to. The second green was about 50 yards to the right.
Okay.
So when if there were three players, when the one guy is left to putt, okay, that's when I go to the front of the tee box and I hold the signs and cross them.
Okay.
Because that's a 500-yard hole.
Three is.
But the three is.
Three is a 500.
And
okay.
in the middle is a crosswalk. So when they see the X go up, I'm showing him in my hands. It's ridiculous. We're doing a podcast.
That makes sense, yeah.
But anyway, they see the X go up, and that means they got to shut the gates so nobody can walk across while the players are hitting, or until the players go past the crosswalk.
That's an important job.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine somebody getting in the middle of the play, and then it's
So now the players come up to the tee box, and I stand at the back of the tee box now, and I have the paddles. I'm holding them up, okay, just straight up. And when the player hits, I either have to say it's going left, right, or just keep them straight. It's going in the middle.
This is not a nothing job. This
So you
is
got to keep an eye on the ball. You have to see.
These guys hit it so hard and so high, and the sound coming off the club is nothing I've ever heard.
Did you ever not see the ball? Like when you're like, did you sneeze and
between us?
And you're like, where'd the ball go? You know?
Yes, multiple times I just kept.
You're like, it's right over there.
We're gonna assume straight because you're a professional.
I lost it. You couldn't see it.
I'm sure
It's hard. It's tough.
And then one time I did that, and the other guy on the tee box, one of the other, a few marshals up there, he goes, "It's going left. What are you talking about?"
They're like, "Oh yeah, it's just like I said."
That make it
What
great.
were you looking at?
That make
was
a
a bird.
great Curb Your Enthusiasm
That would be a
episode, like
funny
Larry
skit,
David's
yeah.
just like, it's over there.
And then Friday was really windy.
You put 'em
so
like-
when
Yeah.
you're holding the paddles up, in the wind. It's really hard because the wind is blowing really hard on the third tee box.
So you're like, by day 3, you got you're sore.
Right, but if you drop the paddle while the player's hitting, forget about it.
Yeah.
And one girl did. I forgot who the golfer was, but he gave her a look like
Fired.
Yeah.
like
Disgust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these are volunteers.
Yeah, we're
You weren't
volunteers.
getting paid to do this.
No.
Man.
But you're happy to do it.
What kind of training do you need? Did you get trained on how?
Obviously, upper shoulders,
Yeah, do they
some
have
backs and
physical-
lats,
I had no training. The guy goes, "You ready to do your paddle work?"
They just check you out.
There's a captain up there.
Okay.
There are like 4 captains on. And basically, the third tee box was assigned to Montauk because that's where I play most of my golf. So it was mostly people that came from Montauk Downs.
Okay.
That's cool.
They're up there. And it was great. And you get lunch. They feed you every day. And
Nice.
it was, the nicest thing is there was a volunteer booth where you can go in the morning, have a little breakfast, relax. And when you get a break, you can go back in there. It's air conditioned.
Okay.
It's lovely.
Wow.
Golf is a big
But
part of your personality.
There was one guy, I'll never forget this. I'm not going to name names, okay? He was plus 11 on the second day, and he was playing the third hole, but he teed off in the 10th hole to begin. So he was almost done. He had like 6 holes left. So plus 11, he's out of it. Right?
Yeah.
He gets up, he hits the ball out of bounds onto the National Golf Links, which is right now.
Is that bad?
And then he takes
Yes.
Sounds like me.
That's not
golfing.
good.
Then he
Oops,
hits
different
another
hole.
ball about 300 yards, and 300 yards down to the left is where the latrine area is, where the toilets are, and he hits it right in
no.
the
Oh,
toilet.
poor guy.
But he got a free drop because that's man-made. Man-made.
Right.
Poor guy.
But wait, then I see out of the
This is me
corner,
golfing.
This is me out of the corner of my eye. About a minute later, I see this guy, the same guy, crouching down by a tree, crying.
Just broken, right?
He broke down.
Yeah,
These
poor
guys,
guy.
He's not like Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah. He's trying to make a living.
Right.
Yeah, poor guy.
Obviously, he wasn't going to make any money on this. He paid money to get into the tournament. You know, people don't realize that.
Yeah.
So you gotta. So all
Tough game, man.
If let's just say I was good at golf and not a 100 golfer, and I wanted to like try to make the cut.
You can do it
pay.
if you're good.
If you can qualify.
That's what's cool about it. It's
the
like
US
it's possible,
Open,
you know?
U.S. Open, anybody can qualify for it. There are qualifying tournaments you got to go through.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and
I had
then,
a friend that like got pretty close.
Interesting.
Yeah, you can do it.
Rob, the guy that he's an instructor at Poxabog, which is a
Yeah,
driving range.
yeah.
He made it
Yeah.
Did he?
3 years ago. Yeah,
Amazing.
That's
And he
right.
missed the
I
cut
remember
by
reading
one.
about that. I remember reading
cut
about
by
that.
one.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh my
he instructed. He's my instructor, and it was
Bummer.
That's what's
You won.
amazing.
You won in Montauk, didn't you?
yes, I
Recently?
did.
Oh.
Three
He's a
weeks
win.
ago.
This guy's a winner over here.
All right.
I
All
won.
right. Good stuff on golf.
Yeah,
let's
let's talk
talk
about
a little
real
real estate. So let's talk sales and rentals and the correlation between the two. Because before we got started, you said, look, you want to sell, you got to rent. And so what's that about? Why? How important are rentals when it comes to sales?
Very important because when I first started in the business, I really didn't know that many people out here, so I concentrated on rentals.
Which I think a lot of people do. It kind of gets started, get your feet wet.
And I updated a ton of rentals. They were in the system. Nobody had updated them. And I guess my first 3 months doing in this business, I was on the phone 24/7 every day updating rentals. I wound up updating almost 1,000 rentals.
Jeez.
Wow.
Because at the time there were a lot of open rentals.
Yeah.
And basically, what I do is I meet when I get a rental done and it's time for the lease to start. I meet the renter at the house. We walk through the house. We look for any damages. I take pictures. I give them a bottle of wine, a little beach bag, and get them settled in it.
Yeah.
At the end of the rental term, I then meet them again to go through the house, make sure there's no damages or anything like that. And then I talk to them. Do you want to rent again next year? Or are you thinking about buying, et cetera? And they love that. And 70% of all my sales to date are to my ex-renters. And it's a lot of work,
Yeah.
but it's worth it. And most agents don't do it.
No.
Yeah, you hear that a lot. Oh, I don't do rentals, and it's
Well,
like,
either they
it's
don't
like,
do rentals or
think
they
of
don't.
rentals as sales. You should think of it
I
that
do.
way. Yeah.
Well,
that's,
Dave, it's either they don't do rentals or they don't follow up and see
Right.
through, like help them, welcome them into the rental or when they're leaving. A lot of the times
Yeah,
you say,
stay-
all right,
keeping in touch.
we signed the lease,
Right.
you could pick up the key, have fun, call me if you need anything.
No, and they
it's like,
appreciate it. People appreciate
yeah, it sounds like that just staying in contact and helping them along the way is just, goes a long way, and they appreciate that, like you said. And
I mean, the
you're
hardest
right.
2 days of the year is July 31st and then August 1st when my August rental starts.
Yeah, we
Back
see those
and forth.
waves coming in. Now, are people still renting for the season, or is that
I'm still doing a couple of rentals.
still doing some rentals? Wow.
Yeah. I'm still getting inquiries for rentals as well.
And what about for next season? Are you locking some up already?
Starting to work on it right now.
Wow.
It doesn't stop. Not if you want to be successful. It doesn't stop. All right, so let's talk big picture then. What do you got as far as the numbers for this week?
Yeah, this past week, 36 listings went into contract. Last year, 43. So it's a small decrease of 16%. But 2 years ago, there were 27. So we're increased there of 33%. The breakdown of the 36 transactions, one over 20 million, one between 10 and 15 million, 6 between 5 and 10, 10 between 3 and 5, 6 between 2 and 3, 10 between 1 and 2, and 2 under a million. Dollar volume was 152 million. Last year was 180 million, so a decrease of 16%. and the dollar volume 2 years ago was 129 million, so an increase of 18%. But there are 47 new listings that came on the market, so that's a high. That's a lot of listings coming on in 1 week. That increased inventory by 11 listings, and the breakdown of the 47 new listings, there was one over $100 million that came on this past week. There was two over 20.
100 million?
Yeah, it was a $165 million listing came
That's
on.
not bad. You should go for that. You should get
Yeah.
that.
Two over 20 million, one between 15 and 20 million, two between 10 and 15, four between 5 and 10, 10 between 3 and 5, 7 between 2 and 3, 17 between 1 and 2, and 3 under a million. However, the inventory is still at 1,773 total with 1,372 active listings and 401 in contract. So even though there's a lot of new listings coming on, there's still a good amount coming off the market, and then inventory is still fluctuating up and down, but it's still low inventory numbers.
All right.
But a good week in the Hamptons.
What's it all mean to you?
There's no inventory.
No inventory. But there's
They
plenty
have
of
buyers
rentals.
right now, and we can't find anything.
Interesting. All right, so that's a little real estate. Now we're going to divert again to baseball cards.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We're going a little all over the place, but I promised at the
it.
beginning of the show. So tell me a little bit about this. You trade baseball cards?
Collect.
Collect.
He potentially has one of the
I've
best
been-
collections
I've
in the
been collecting
Hamptons.
since I'm a kid, and my mother never threw out my cards, so I have all my cards. I have sets going back to 1965. I have a room, a temperature-controlled room built downstairs under lock and key, because I did have some cards stolen a few years ago by, I don't know, probably one of the workers that came in.
Wow.
Because when my sets, I like to keep like the best cards in the sets in plastic on top of the box, inside, closed but on top. Somebody knew, they went in, they saw them and took them.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
But they took them from Topps, from the company Topps. They forgot that there was Dunross and Fleer. So my Cal Ripken Jr. rookie cards are safe and sound.
You have a Cal Ripken Jr. rookie.
I got
Wow.
three of them from each company.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's that valued at? Like, I mean, what?
It depends on the grading of it, but one of them is graded at 10, so it's probably worth about $4,000 or $5,000.
What's your most expensive card? Is that your most expensive card that you have?
Probably that's it. I mean, my Otani card, which I'm now currently selling, I've listed it on eBay for $1,325. It's a red CyberStat card. There's only 25 of them ever made. Mine is number 7 of 25.
So
But my most expensive card?
Yeah.
We don't know yet. But it's probably going to be Mizorowski, who's the pitcher for the Brewers, the guy that throws consistently over 100 miles an hour. I pulled out of a box set of cards that I bought a few weeks ago what's called a super rare card. There's 50 made, and this thing right now, it's not even, there's no price on it yet, but the guys I spoke to that are experts in this think it's probably going to go between $12,000 and $14,000.
Wow.
wild.
If it grades a 10.
What's like the oldest card that you have?
My oldest card, it still is Sandy Koufax, a 1960 Sandy Koufax.
That's cool.
Which I love.
And that's not like, I mean, obviously it's a special card, but like it's not like some kind of like rookie or limited edition or something like that.
No, it
It's
was
just
his
cool.
third, I think fourth year card.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful.
But it's
card.
cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Neat.
Yeah, so I love it. It's great.
That's just a cool. I mean, you talk about what people do when they're not.
I
selling
mean, the
real
whole
estate.
thing has changed because now since they put numbers on cards and stuff like that,
Yeah.
it's like a hunt. So it's like playing the lotto.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, a hobby box of cards right now is only 6 packs, 10 cards each, believe it or not. And it's selling that box, just 60 cards. Ready? You buy it in the store for $580. It's nuts. Now, if you go online, Topps.com, there's what's called a pre-order day. Mm-hmm. And you can go online, and that's how I got my 2 boxes. Mm-hmm. Instead of $528, it only cost me $260, but it's gone in a minute. So
Right.
people with bots or whatever, because these are professional people buying these things up.
Yeah.
So you got to get lucky. I did. I got lucky. And that Mizorowski card was in one of those
And
boxes.
then instantly,
Oh, wow.
they're
So it
instantly
pays
worth
off.
money.
Oh, yeah.
Instantly worth more.
If this one's, my hand was shaking when I pulled it out.
That's cool. That's cool.
So that was in the first box. So my wife, who doesn't really get involved with baseball cards, all of a sudden she's taking an interest, right?
Yeah, right. Well,
I opened the second hobby box. She goes, "Did you pull another one of those cards?" I go, "Lori, the odds of pulling those cards is so rare."
Yeah.
I'm still shaking from it, and it really is very cool.
That's neat.
Yeah.
It's like a treasure hunt.
It's fun.
Do you ever go to the card place in East?
National?
No. In East Hampton, there's the Tom Brady
I'm there
thing.
all the time.
Oh, you are.
On first name base.
They're like, Steve, what's up?
Tom's like, Steve, good to see you.
No, they call me Mr. Zellman, which is really funny.
Yeah, right.
For their kids, that run the store, they're great guys.
That's awesome.
They really know what they're doing, by the way.
That's cool.
That store is hugely successful.
That's rare in retail these days.
It's
People
unbelievable.
know what they're doing.
How successful that store
Yeah.
is. I mean, there are fathers in there with their 7-year-old kids buying $10,000 boxes of cards.
That is
Amazing.
not me.
If they do their homework.
Yeah.
They always ask, "Did you do your homework?"
Oh, yeah.
So the kids are, they're fishing for autographs.
Crazy.
Yeah, of course.
Crazy.
It's great.
Yeah.
All right, David, what do we got this weekend?
Yeah, there's some cool things going on this weekend. You have sunset music at the wine stand with Gordon Daniels and Golden Brass at Wolffer Estate Vineyards, Friday, August 14th at 5 p.m. That's right in Sagaponack. It's an absolutely wonderful time. You ever go to the wine stand?
Yeah, all the
Oh,
time.
it's the best. Yeah. So you can enjoy the wines and the ciders and the glasses. You get a glass bottle or a glass. And you can do that from 5 to 8 p.m. If you go all the way out to Westhampton Beach, this makes me think of you for some reason. There's an Eagles band. You're a big Eagles fan, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in like Eagles,
The football team.
the football team.
Yeah, but you're not. Aren't you also an Eagles?
I like
music
classic
fan?
rock. Sure.
I feel like you like the Eagles.
Okay.
I don't know why. But anyway, Eagle Mania is the name of the band, and it's a tribute band to the Eagles, and that's at the Westhampton Beach Performing Arts Center. That's on Sunday, August 16th at 8 p.m. And then we also have this is a very famous Hamptons 5K run. We have the 31st annual Ellen's 5K run walk. That's August 16th at 9 a.m. This begins at the Southampton Intermediate School. That's on Leland Lane. And this is the 31st year that they're raising money to support, cure for cancer. This is the 31st year for breast cancer. So this is a great and very, very well-known run. There'll be a lot of people there. So you should go and check that out if you want to do that and get, work off some of the calories you ate over the week. We also like to ask people, our guests, their favorite restaurant. So what's your favorite restaurant?
By far, the French dip at the East Hampton Grill.
The French dip at East Hampton. Oh, that's
Okay.
fast.
There you go.
I gotta
He
get
knows
that.
it.
French dip at the East Hampton Grill.
Nothing else compares.
Wow.
Nice.
Really?
It makes me want that now.
All right. I like that. I usually get the French dip Bobby Vance, but
No, not even close.
Really?
Not even close.
wow.
Sorry, Bobby Vance.
I love the
Hey, but that's
confidence
good.
in that
So like
answer.
I'm excited
No, you
because
need to go.
it's
I
been
love
a really
the
good
confidence in that answer.
French dip.
Well, so
All right.
there you go.
good. Great.
Good.
This is going on this weekend.
All right.
No hesitation.
I like it. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Great
for
stuff.
having me.
Great insight. Good luck with the baseball collecting card hobby, side hustle. And until next week, everybody, have a great weekend. I'm Andrew Dowd. That is what's happening in the Hamptons.